Continue the search for a man who they say kidnapped his ex-girlfriend at gunpoint. Police say Jahan Douglas was seen with Nicole Smith, forcing her into a car just before 4 o'clock yesterday near 10301 Bren Road in Minnetonka. Understandably, they consider Douglas to be armed and dangerous and say you should not approach him if you see him. Here's what police know. They say that Douglas took off in a gray or a silver Pontiac Grand Prix. Car has a rear spoiler, one burned out headlight. Anyone with information on Douglas or Smith's whereabouts asked to call Minnetonka police. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton expressed confidence in the state BCA's investigation into the police shooting death of Justine Damon. So much talk about this lately. The governor's comments come after a wave of criticism after this video was recorded of Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman. Freeman recorded on a phone blaming the BCA for not doing their job. A week later, he apologized, but that did not stop Damon's family from speaking out in Australia, criticizing the investigation into their daughter's death.
I understand it's a very distraught family, understandably so, and they're in Australia trying to track what's actually going on here. So, I mean, I got to be with them.
Last July, a Minneapolis police officer, Mohammed Noor, shot and killed Damon after she called 911. She was reporting a possible assault behind her southwest Minneapolis home. Yesterday afternoon, Freeman's office released a statement saying it is making sure it has all of the necessary information to make a decision. Freeman is expected to give an update on possible charges next week.
Senator Al Franken gave his farewell speech yesterday on the floor of the Senate. It focused a lot on his mentor, the late Senator Paul Wellstone. The Minnesota Democrat also took the opportunity to compare Wellstone's values to the current White House administration.
Policies pursued by the Trump administration and congressional Republicans today could not stand in starker contrast to the principles Paul championed and the values that I have fought for during my time in the Senate.
Franken did not address the sexual misconduct allegations against him. Within the past month, several women came forward accusing him of groping and inappropriate behavior. One says he forcibly kissed her. 2 weeks ago, Franken announced that he would resign. His last day in office is January 2nd. The next day, Lieutenant Governor Tina Smith will be sworn in. In November, a special election will be held to fill the seat.
The U.S. government will not be shutting down tonight. Lawmakers in the House and Senate approved a stopgap measure to fund the government for the next 4 weeks. The bill also serves as a short-term extension to the Children's Health Insurance Program known as CHIP. It provides funding as well for a veterans' health care provision. Christmas specials and movies, just a classic fun part of the holidays.
The review site Rotten Tomatoes conducted a survey to see which were Americans' favorites. So when it came to holiday specials, How the Grinch Stole Christmas and A Charlie Brown Christmas are the two most popular. Women and millennials like The Grinch best, while men and non-millennials favored The Peanuts Gang. Elf was the favorite holiday to watch on TV among millennials. People 35 and older say that they like It's a Wonderful Life.